Welcome to the 9 News Prep Rally.
Happy Saturday morning. I'm Ashley Moore, and welcome in to the Prep Rally. League play officially began last week for most high school programs, but in 3A, it kicked off with our 9 News game of the week. The Pomona Panthers taking on the Roosevelt Rough Riders. But before the game is the Prep Rally.
Hey, both teams are black, so I'm neutral, as you know.
Oh yeah, man, it's just senior in high school, never get these moments back, so just cherish them.
So normally when you hear about Pomona, you hear wrestling. Back in the day, you heard about the Story football team, but right now, the league champions in flag football, second year ever, is Pomona. I mean, how does it feel to be in that conversation with wrestling and how excellent that program is? Of course, football too.
I think we hold a lot of confidence and pride in our team. I think coming from last year we were 7-10 and making this huge comeback to be 14-1 really just shows how much love and support this team has and what we bring to Pomona, and that we're going to win state.
P-O-M-O! P-O-M-O-N-A! Pomona Panthers, let's go black! You're watching the 9 News Prep Rally.
But to the game, two 3A perennial powerhouses both know what it means to be a state champion. But before you can even think about the title, you first have to get through one of the toughest leagues in the state.
A Black Panther is the assassin of the jungle. The time you see one is the time you're dead. Because they hunt and then they go for the jugular. That's what we're going to do tonight.
First Pomona possession, junior QB Tucker Ingersoll steps up in the pocket and sees space. He takes off running for a big gain and a big first down for the Panthers. Well, that would set this up. Second quarter, handoff to number 2. Luis Santana gets home for the touchdown. 6-zip Panthers lead. Rough Riders trail by 6 when QB Josiah Ramirez unloads downfield to find Houston Howe and in scoring distance. Well, shortly after, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Ramirez to Howe again. And after the extra point, Rough Riders take the 1-point lead, 7-6 score at the half. But the only points in the third would come from this Chase Keaton 43-yard field goal to give Pomona a 9-7 lead as we head to the fourth, where Pomona would punch it in again. Emmett Munson takes the direct snap as Pomona goes up 16-7, but to the gut punch. Ingersoll fakes the handoff this time and straight to the frame of Jaden Molina. Roosevelt will score again, but Pomona was just too much, winning it 23-15.
The last 3 weeks was humbling. After coming off a loss against Dakota Ridge, we had a lot to learn, to be honest. But that bye week that we had, it gave us so much power and so much strength that we came back more locked in and ready to play Roosevelt,
Just all week long, we know Roosevelt, they were going to be tough. They were going to come and punch us in the mouth, especially after last year with the upset at home. All week long, that's just what we talked about. We got to finish all 4 quarters. They're going to be coming, but we're going to come harder.
How far can this team go?
We can go far. We can go ages. We can go all the way to state, but that's only if we want it. And I promise you that, and we want it. We'll keep working for it.
Hey, they want it. Well, the Columbine Rebels haven't had the best year on the gridiron. First 0-3 start since, well, our record books don't actually go back to the last time the team was 0-3. But since then, the Rebels have won 3 straight. And as Arvada West will tell you, you never underestimate the Columbine Rebels, especially under legendary head coach Andy Lowry. And we're going to pick this one up in the second quarter. Arvada West up 4, going forward on 4th and 11, when senior QB Logan Duachek unloads just before the sack as he finds his favorite target, Noah Muir, for the 10-point lead. But to the fourth we go. Rebels trail by 3 when Mark Snyder muscles his way into the end zone for the score. And the undefeated Wildcats trail with less than 5 minutes remaining in the game. But here come the Wildcats. Ball backed up to their own 12, and Duachek sends an absolute cannon downfield to Keegan Balistré, who's still on his feet, dragging defenders from the 10 to the 5. And it would all come down to this. Wildcats trail by 4, Duachek flush right, and look who's all alone. Noah Muir simply unaccounted for in the back of the end zone as A-West beats Columbine for the first time since 2021. Well, the top team in the state, the Cherry Creek Bruins, faced the Arapahoe Warriors, and hey, you already know how this one went. Creek on the first with 1 to go when it's handed off to Jaden Fox, and this guy cannot be stopped. Long touchdown run, Creek up 7-0. Then it's Arapahoe's ball when the snap is high and the ball is out. Bruins defense comes up with it, but Creek linebacker Tate Matthews picks it up and takes it all the way back 21-0. And then it's Brady Vodka with a quick pass to Braylon Lumbus, and he does the rest. Creek wins and yet another shutout, 28-0. We're over at Echo Park for a Thursday night matchup was the Highlands Ranch Falcons taking on the Ponderosa Mustangs. And if you have never heard this name before, allow me to reintroduce you. Mustangs headed off to Troy McWhorter, and get off me. The ball was on the 30, but now it's well off into the end zone. That's how fast he is for the 70-yard tutty, and look at the big man on the big screen. But more McWhorter, this time in Wildcat at the 45. McWhorter out left and through the crease. First for 70, now for 55. McWhorter had 3 touchdowns for over 120 yards in the first half as Pondo wins easily 37-0.
Stanks on 3! 1, 2, 3, Stanks!
And we all love the energy as Ponderosa Flag Football takes on the Air Academy Cadets. And Air Academy brought the air show with them. Nadia Anderson in at QB, who finds Sienna Clark for the first score of the game. 6-0 Cadets in the second quarter. Same quarter, but to some trickery. Handoff to Emma Steen, reverse to Alana Garrett, who gets the flea flicker to Anderson. And what did I say about the air attack? Lift off as Paige Murdoch would do the rest. She goes the length of the field for the 60-yard touchdown. What a play. And the Cadets will try again. Anderson back to pass. When it's up and intercepted by Delia Watson, but the pick is called back because the sack was first. And that would make it 4th down, but it's no sweat for Anderson as she dances around the pocket and sips one up to Elena Garrett, who dives in for the score as Air Academy wins big, 26-0.
Wow.
Wow.
My girl Paige, I feel like she's got to do cross country in the fall or something, you know, or do
Paige.
track in the spring. You know, she's got to switch it up because she got some legs on her.
She got some legs on her, but it's a lot of girls got legs. State flag football is coming up, and when I tell you, we're gonna see highlight after highlight after highlight.
It's real.
Oh, it's real.
I'm really impressed. What can't the girlies do, Ashley?
Now you know.
We do it all. Right? Thank you, my friend. We'll be right back.